to the Outback Club? I didn't think he was going to open it so soon.
Oh, no, thank you. No, he didn't open it, but there were deliveries coming and bills to pay and, you know.
Huh.
Actually, I think he was just glad to get out of the house.
Oh, that's good. Where's Robin? She didn't go to school.
She did. I know it's soon, but it's hard for her to be here, too. There are so many reminders of Robert and Anna, and...
Oh, it's probably better she went to school, actually.
Well, as long as the other kids don't ask too many questions.
Well, unfortunately, she's going to have to deal with it sooner or later. I actually respect her for going back to school so soon, and Mac for going back to work. They're at least trying to get on with their lives.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Just maybe that it's time that you thought about it yourself, okay? You know, Holly, reality is very, very hard to accept. But the reality is that Robert is really gone.
I never meant to fall in love with him. You know that. While I was gone, I always thought that there was a chance that we would end up back together again.
But you didn't call him.
I only thought about it 1,000,000 times. Every time I would pick up the phone, I couldn't. Maybe I was scared that if I saw him or spoke to him, that all those feelings would just come back because they never really left.
I can understand that. My feelings for Sean would not stop just because I lost him.
There's nothing you can do to prepare yourself for something like that because there's nothing to compare it to.
No, there's not. You know, I was alone for a long time before I found Sean. I don't know how I could ever go back to that.
I did. I've made some choices that I'm not very proud of.
I think we've all made decisions that we regret sometimes. What we have to do, Holly, we have to give ourselves the freedom to forgive us, to forgive ourselves for what we've done, the same way we forgive everybody else.
I'll never forgive myself for staying away from Robert for so long.
Listen to me. You're going to have to forgive yourself. You have to. Forgive yourself for the past because Robert is gone. You're going to have to face that, Holly. You're just going to have to let it go.
I always felt that he was with me. I'm scared.
I know. It's perfectly understandable for you to be scared. It's okay. It's okay.
Robert was the love of my life. And I'd never find that again. Well, tea should be ready in a few minutes. Maybe it'll help me take my mind off Robert.
Well, I've come to the conclusion I think that time is the only thing that's going to help.
I just have to face all these reminders of him all over the house. Robin isn't the only one who sees him everywhere.
You know, Holly, you're going to have to protect yourself. I mean, maybe you should put some of Robert and Anna's things away, at least the pictures.
No, I couldn't do that without Mac and Robin's permission. I think it's too soon for them.
Why don't you just ask them? Or are you afraid they're going to say yes?
I wish it were that easy, but these feelings that I have can't be fixed by redecorating.
Well, I didn't mean to imply...
Oh, no, I know you didn't. I'm sorry. I just wish it were that easy. Of course, The pictures that I have in my head are much more vivid and can't be put in a drawer.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's fair that you have to live like this, any of you, you know? I mean, it's like living in a shrine here.
It is strange. Sometimes I feel like packing my bags and just getting out of here. And yet, Robert's here. Silly, isn't it?
No. I feel it myself.
It's not as if he lived in this house for very long, and I certainly never lived here with him.
No, but his spirit is so strong. I can feel it myself sometimes, you know, just...
I was in his den the other day, and I sat in his chair. And honestly, I could feel his arms around me.
Oh, that must have felt wonderful.
It did. It was very good. You want to join me in some tea?
Sure. You know, the longer you avoid this, the more difficult it's going to be.
I know.